Hulk Hogan, a name that became larger than life, a man whose presence could fill an arena before he even stepped into the ring. Born Terry Jean Bollea on August 11, 1953, in Augusta, Georgia, Hogan grew up in Tampa, Florida, a gifted athlete from a young age. He first pursued baseball and even got the attention of professional scouts, but injuries ended that dream early. Instead, he found a new passion, music. Hogan played bass guitar in local rock bands and soaked in the energy of performing in front of crowds. But fate had other plans. In the late 1970s, wrestling promoter Hiro Matsuda noticed the towering 6'7" Bollea and convinced him to train. Wrestling wasn't easy. On his very first day, Matsuda famously broke Hogan's leg to test his toughness. Hogan came back after healing stronger, hungrier, and ready to prove himself. By the early 80s, Hulk Hogan had taken the wrestling world by storm. His charisma, his undeniable presence, and his catchphrase, "What you gonna do, brother, when Hulkamania runs wild on you," made him the ultimate good guy in the eyes of fans. With his yellow and red gear and the power of the 24-inch pythons, Hogan helped turn Vince McMahon's World Wrestling Federation into a global entertainment empire. He headlined the very first WrestleMania in 1985, teaming with Mr. T in a match that blended sports and pop culture like never before. Hogan became more than just a wrestler. He was a brand. He appeared in movies like Rocky III, TV shows, commercials, and even had his own Saturday morning cartoon. Children everywhere wore Hulkamania shirts and believed in his message: train, say your prayers, and eat your vitamins. But like any career, Hogan's journey had ups and downs. By the early 90s, the wrestling landscape was changing. Hogan left WWF in 1993 and reinvented himself in WCW in 1996. He shocked the world by turning heel, becoming the villain, and forming the New World Order with Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. The NW storyline became one of the hottest angles in wrestling history, and Hogan once again sat atop the industry. Eventually, he returned to WW in the 2000s, delivering unforgettable moments like his WrestleMania match against The Rock in 2002. Even past his prime, Hogan's name still drew massive reactions from fans. Outside the ring, Hogan's life was filled with triumphs and challenges. Reality TV shows, business ventures, and personal controversies kept him in the headlines. Health issues, including multiple back surgeries, eventually forced him to step away from the ring. And then, in July 2025, the wrestling world was stunned by the news. Hulk Hogan had passed away at the age of 71 from cardiac arrest, with his family revealing a battle with leukemia. Tributes poured in from fans, fellow wrestlers, and celebrities, all remembering the man who helped take professional wrestling from a niche sport to a global phenomenon. Hulk Hogan's legacy is complicated but undeniable. He inspired a generation, brought wrestling into the mainstream, and became one of the most recognizable figures in pop culture. Love him or hate him, there will never be another Hulk Hogan. Rest in peace, Hulkster. Hulkamania truly will live forever. If you enjoyed this tribute to Hulk Hogan's incredible life and career, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more stories of the legends who shaped our world.